Hi, family. Welcome to yet another episode of Journey of a Thousand Voices. Today, we're here with my big brother, my little brother, actually, my big little brother.
Yeah.
This is Ernest. It's Ernest, that's his channel name. Ernest is family, like serious family. So, today, we're here just having a conversation. And I wanted to find out a few things from him. I know he doesn't even know what I'm going to ask him, but he needs to answer the questions now. If you go back to my previous videos, Ernest never answers questions. He just laughs.
I used to answer.
So anyway, Ernest, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Hey, it's been long. I haven't seen you this year. No, last year actually, I didn't even see you.
Yeah.
So Ernest.
That's
Ernest is a YouTuber. He has a channel. So for those of you who haven't subscribed to his channel, please go and do so. It's Ernest, right?
Ernest.
Or it.
Yeah.
It, IT or ITS?
It's
Ernest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Ernest, karibu sana again.
Nashukuru sana.
Today, answer my questions.
Okay, I will.
All right.
I will try my best.
No. Today you are answering my questions. So anyway, Ernest, today we are here. I wanted to just find out a few things. You know, you're more into the whole social scene than I am in Nyabohanse. You live in Nyabohanse, I live a bit far from Nyabohanse. It's close, but it's not in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
And things have been going on, and I've been watching your videos, and I've been seeing you react. You're a reactor, and that's okay. You're free to do whatever you want to do. Yeah. We don't have to always be, because we're in the same family, we have to do the same thing or support the same things.
Everybody has his own mind.
Exactly. That's so true. Exactly. So now things have been. Yesterday I had It's Passy. She was here and she did an interview and she spoke about a lot of things. And I had noticed that you had also spoken about the nudity and the pornographic images and the videos that were being sent up and down. And you said that you can actually clarify and you know that it's true. But good thing is that Passy came yesterday and she apologized. So we're going to take her apology as for what it is. It's an apology. I've noticed that people in my comment section are saying that maybe she's not truthful in her apology, maybe because she did not cry. But people handle things differently. Some of us, like someone like me, my tears are I think my tears are hidden deep inside my belly.
Everybody knows how to apologize and
in
to
their
cry.
Own way.
So everybody has the way to cry.
Exactly. So for now, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, it's okay. Passy, apologize. Let's take it as it is and move on. But I still want to go back and talk about, because you're a YouTuber and you've been there for quite a while. I'm still very young. Yeah. So what is this that's going on in this Nyabohanse? Why is it that girls are doing these things? Please explain to me, because I want to understand. Is it desperation? Is it poverty? Is it lack of exposure? Is it excitement that I'm talking to a white person? I'm talking to someone abroad, because automatically they assume that everybody they're speaking to is a Mzungu. Whether it's a Black American, whether it's an African.
As long as you have called it that number,
exactly.
That is not a Kenyan number.
So what is it? What do you think is going on?
So guys, welcome back to A Journey of a Thousand Voices channel. Thank you so much, A Journey of a Thousand Voices, for hosting me on your channel.
It's my pleasure as usual.
Yeah, I really appreciate so much. I go by the name by It's Ernest, the way my sister, she introduced me here. So I really appreciate you hosting me to your channel. So we are going to start our video from here with your first question. Okay, may I think it's because of how did you say the desperation?
Is it? Can we call it desperation? Exactly. Can we call it poverty? Because I've seen you, especially you men. I am always pro women. Understand this. Despite the fact that women will do ABCD, but for me, I will always stand for the woman, because I am a woman and I understand that sometimes we don't do it out of, we don't do certain things because we want to. We do it out of necessity. Do you understand?
I don't know how to pronounce
desperation.
Yeah, exactly. That is the issue that is making people to do such things right now.
And what is making them desperate? We were living before YouTube. We were existing before YouTube. Our lives were going on before YouTube. So what is making them desperate?
You know, when YouTube came at this village, the person who brought this YouTube in this village, he never introduced it in a good way that even at least to give people a small knowledge or at least to gather them at least down and let them to know there's a disadvantage and an advantage, you know.
Can I interrupt you, Ernest?
It's okay.
When you say the person who brought YouTube to this village, right? When you say that, it's like it's one person who carried this YouTube on his back and said, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. I'm not pro anybody or against anybody. Do you understand? I'm not for or against anyone. I'm just here to find out the truth. I've noticed that majority of you reactors are like, okay, the so-and-so brought YouTube here. How did he bring YouTube here? Did he not introduce it? Like, people saw that this guy is taking his camera, he's shooting videos, and he's making money. He started maybe by building his mama house, and then now he's building his own house. So people want to emulate that. Yeah?
You know, after people seeing that happening in the village, and you know, this village of ours, people have primitivity, a lot of primitivity. So they were interested, and they started doing the same thing that the guy was doing.
But I never saw him take off his clothes and bathe in the rivers.
No.
Did you see him? No, let's call a spade a spade. And I'm not for him or against him.
It's okay.
But when you say that whatever the guy was doing, so does it mean that he was the one who was going to bathe in the rivers?
You know what? This guy, when he was at Colombia, he did a lot of videos that maybe you have not watched those videos.
No, actually I've not.
Exactly. He did a lot of dirty things in Colombia.
Like what? What dirty things?
The guy, even he was kissing
But kissing women is not a problem. Honest.
He used to go even in the beach from one woman to another woman, filming those films like those nudist films that we are talking, you know. And when he came back in this village, you know, even you know, for example, when something is happening or a new stuff is coming in the village, if you are the one who are involved with it, it's good to go and the same even to call for a meeting to your village mates, to your age mates, at least to tell them even something, at least to advise them, because you have the experience. For example, we have we have agriculture program in this village. They are giving out people fence. I know you know what I'm saying. When they were giving out to farmers those seeds, they called them. They told them how to use it, when it's outgrown, how you'll do it, and how you'll fence your compound. Exactly.
But
you know?
I still don't listen. I kind of get your point, but look at it from my point of view, right? I'm very new in the YouTube streets, right? I am not biased against anyone. For me, my channel is love and light, and let's support women and everything. But now, when I'm asking you about women issues, and then you come and say that this person introduced YouTube, did he come and put a placard and say that I am giving out YouTube classes, or come and join YouTube because YouTube does this? I think people saw that he was doing it and they wanted to emulate.
This guy,
they wanted to copy what he was doing.
Remember this guy? He has been selling the masterclass.
The masterclass. I remember I watched some of the videos, and the masterclass was that he was doing the masterclass during his party or before his party or during that time when he had the long party, a month-long party. That one, okay, fine. He was selling it, but was it that time that he had brought YouTube into the village?
Yes, he has already brought the village. It has. I think it's the second time after coming, introducing YouTube in the village, and then he left. Now that it was the second time coming in the village.
So when he came to the village, that's when people wait, let me ask, because if I do something, right, I open a shop, right? I open a shop and I'm selling samosas or chips or French fries or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm making money off that shop. Then somebody else says that, oh my God, Claudia is selling chips and she's making money. And the person goes and copies me. Does it mean that I'm the one who brought this business?
But I think even when you are going to open that shop, I don't think that you are going to sell those things, you know, all of those things, the price. You maybe go and even in the shop the price, or maybe you go to consult to ask.
See, that's different. That's a market survey. That one, I'm going to know the prices of those things.
Okay,
I'm going to set my price.
Let me elaborate very well. For example, when this guy was making a party, he was holding making a party in the village. Almost 75% of all YouTubers from this village that were there.
Because
true or false?
You listen. I think when he brought it, for them, what I think. And I'm not pro him, and I'm not pro you, and I'm not pro anyone, right? We're just trying to, because I've noticed that people keep saying that this person introduced YouTube and everything is his fault, and everything is his fault.
Let us put it this way. so that at least you can understand what I'm trying to highlight outside. Even locally here, you know, YouTube right now, it's like politics.
Is it? I don't know. You know, I don't hang around.
Now I'm telling you now, it's like politics. For example, the guy who introduced this YouTube in the village, he has his own people.
And that's a given.
His own people that because even him himself, he has been saying that he's the one who introduced he's the one who introduces our subscribers our subscribers number, the audience. He's the one who brought that audience in this village. So all of the people who are watching me, they came from him. You know.
Fine.
So definitely, he, at least the good thing that he could do to these village mates, he could call all of them if you have already opened the channel, because he's the one who started opening.
But if he was,
for example, a person like Matinde. Sorry to mention her here, but it's good to use her for example.
That's all right.
He's the one who opened Matinde channel, but you can see what happened again to Matinde.
Did he open her channel, or did he introduce her to the YouTube, his audience?
Both.
Okay, so he actually physically opened the channel for her.
Yeah, he's the one who opened Matinde channel, and the mother-in-law of Matinde, she was there. The princess, when he was opening Matinde channel. You see now, he never told Matinde, you know, there's such things like this. Maybe you can get them on YouTube, because at least he has an experience. He has traveled a lot of countries. He knows what is good and what is bad. Because you won't tell me that you are in YouTube but not experienced on those issues, and you are almost 7 years down the line.
So in other words, what you're trying to say is that he did a good thing by introducing YouTube, but the problem is that because of naivety, because of people are so naive, and people assumed that because he has done it, I will also do it. And once I take a camera, he just did not tell people how hard it is. But is it something that he should have told them?
It's a good, if you love your community.
So you actually don't think that everyone who was going to him, like, please open for me a channel, that he used to tell them, like, you know what, it's very hard. I've been here for such and such years.
Yeah, and there's this challenge, there's this challenge, there's this and this and this and this and this. So I've told you, in case of anything, don't complain that I'm the one who did this and this and this. And he finished.
So you don't think he did that? You don't think he did that?
He never did.
Okay, anyway, I really don't know. I'm just asking. And
that's
anyway,
the reason why. That's the reason why we are facing this situation currently now.
Which situation? Explain to me.
For example, people sending notice, both gender, men and ladies.
So the men are actually doing it.
Yeah, men.
So why is it that you as men, right? You're a reactor and you're a man. Why is it that you as a man? I don't think you've ever come out and said that so and so, the way you're naming and shaming women. Why is it that you're not naming and shaming the men who are doing it?
I've done a lot of videos. Even
have you named them and shamed them?
Even my previous video that I did about past issues, I named them.
You named the men who are doing it. And how come you have not spread their videos and their photos as much as you have spread the ones belonging to the women?
Okay. People have those videos.
So you don't have those videos?
Currently, me, there's one of my phone that is on the DCI there up there. Have those videos.
So you had them?
Yeah, I have.
So why didn't you expose them the way you were exposing Passy's photos?
But we have already exposed them.
You have already exposed them.
Do you want me to say them?
No. I don't want you to name names in my channel. I'm just saying that I just believe that, especially for you men and the Korean men at large, that every time you're attacking a woman, you attack her so much, you will forget that this woman is a human being.
You know,
before anything, you judge the woman so harshly that this woman, she has done this. Do you understand that if a woman decides to do something that does not go well with her spirit, right? Some will say no, and others, due to desperation or due to circumstances, will succumb to the pressure.
I personally, I want to say that I've never done a video harassing any of those two ladies that
I'm not saying those two ladies. It doesn't mean that it's just those two ladies.
Yeah, okay. I've never done a video harassing any woman on something that maybe she has done. I normally try to put it in a good way, because even may know that maybe one day I will be on a mistake.
So let me ask you a question. Are your photos also out there?
Oh no, me I can't. No.
Why you listen? The thing with you YouTubers, is that you will deny, and then at the end of the day, you will still come back and sit here and say, I did it. Tell me the truth, my brother. Tell me.
I swear in the name of you, I swear in the name of even my late dad, I can't do such things like that, because I know in this world you can't, friendship not last, do not last.
Of course.
And even for example, a woman and a man, if you can in love together and then you do a big wedding, after some few months you have already broken, you are divorced.
That's
so
because
who can you trust? You can't trust anyone with your photos.
So your photos are not out there, my brother.
I can't be tempted to do something like that.
So okay, fine, no problem. So
because the reason why I'm telling you that, the time that I was joining YouTube, my family was my elder brother Buana, you know him, and my mom, they were against of this thing, because the viral things that were in
there was this rumor that YouTube belongs to Illuminati or something
like that. So when I do something I normally do, when my mom, she will know my brother, where will I hide my face? And I have been bragging that no, nothing like this, you know.
I'm still looking at you. So you have not sent photos.
And including you can bag me with fire.
And I'm going to kill you. I will definitely kill you. There's no, I'm even saying it on camera. So if anything happens to him and you hear that his nude photos came out, and his older sister, she did it.
So can you imagine now? So when I think about those things, and in fact, I've never met such person asking for me those things. All of my supporters that they have been supporting me, they have been supporting me without any condition, with one heart. In fact, whatever, if you meet to watch this video, the person who you have been supporting me, all my supporters, all my donators, thank you so much for supporting me without any condition. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as supporters who help you without conditions, we thank you.
Exactly.
I'm not smiling because what we're talking about is not a serious issue. I'm smiling because I always have fun when I sit with you.
Even
and
when we sit together, when we sit together,
yeah, exactly. So anyway, so now you've said that they are doing it because the person who introduced YouTube did not teach them and tell them the perils and the things that they are going to encounter. So let's forget about this person. Assume that everyone here, you know, we are adults. I don't think there's anybody who is under 18 who is on YouTube. And if they are, very few, right?
We have only two.
Maybe two.
Claude Joseph brother and the young boy, Gitangita.
And Noel Chacha.
Noel Chacha. Those are the small.
So fine, those are young boys. Their content is very interesting. Exactly. You guys go and check them out. But now, everyone else is an adult. And as adults, we always have choices, right? So now I call you, or I'm a woman, and then I'm called. And then I end up sending these photos. Now you are my brother. Like, you know, the thing that you Korea people have forgotten, or we have forgotten in general, is that at the end of the day, once we shut down our phones, we are all brothers and sisters.
Very true.
And we should be our brother's keeper. Do you understand? That we should also try to be, as much as we try to be hard, we should also try to be gentle, because they say that you can beat a child using the left hand, but with your right hand, you pull him close to you. You get it? So when you're doing like stories about the nudity and the women selling their pictures and their videos and everything, as an older sister to a younger brother, I would ask you that try and be as gentle as possible. Be harsh, but don't sound conceited. Don't sound like you're judging someone.
You know, Claudia, what I can say in this community of ours, I think this community of ours is changing to something else, because before this YouTube come in this video, we were staying very humble. We used to sit down and advise each other. We used to sit gathering. We used to do at least as one community, as one people. But now, you know, right now, as you say that everybody's an adult. Everybody has his own mind. When you are trying to tell him this one, maybe she or he thinks maybe he knows better than you. So it gets so hard to bring everybody on the board so that you can move together. That's why. That's the reason why you see everybody.
Do you think that it's because there's something known as envy? When someone is envious of someone else, when somebody is jealous, let's say I see you progressing and I'm not happy about it, And I know that if I pick up my camera and speak about it, maybe somebody else will also feel the same way. Do you think sometimes maybe jealousy causes all these rifts, or what is it?
Yeah, probably. I can say in a number. I think jealousy is a big disease in this village. But sometimes I normally sit and think, is it true because of jealousy? Because from years back, we have been seeing a lot. Even you here, even here from your family here, you have been at least stable in a good life. And other people outside here, but I've never seen them even making a lot of jealousy. Maybe these people,
because one thing about, and I don't mean to brag, maybe it's just me, but one thing about me is that I can live with anybody and I can live in any condition, and I humble myself.
For example, let me use myself for example. We have known with you along for the long time, even when you had a lot of things, but I've never seen. Have you noticed that I'm doing jealous for you? No. I'm feeling happy because I know the moment that I'm broke, the moment that maybe I need help, I'll just take my phone, I'll call you, sister, do this for me. If you are able to do it for me, you will.
Of course.
And I will not be angry that you have not helped me. And you have been saying that all along, sister.
No problem. I understand you. Yeah. But for me, from my point of view, I think it comes to, there's something known as keeping up with the Jones. Like you see someone has this glass, and I want a glass better than that, or just exactly like that. And I don't know how I'm going to get that glass. So I am desperate enough to do whatever it takes. Glass. You understand? When we don't want to live within our means, when we don't want to accept that this is my situation right now, I am a woman, I only have maybe a quarter piece of acre, let me plant tomatoes or even African vegetables, and I'll sell them in the market. If I make my 500 or 600 or 1,000, let me be content with that.
You see, the problem with our village boys and girls right now, since, as I say that, since this YouTube came in this village, people even are more lazy and more, as you said earlier. So they knew maybe they will send those pictures, maybe they have a sponsor, they will send, they will get money from them. And when you are spending money that is not yours, and you have
when you're spending money that is not yours,
and it's not generating, you know how people are with pride, definitely you will spend that money, and when it will finish, and then you will be eager maybe to look for another story, or to do another thing that at least maybe you'll get another money.
So do you think that this vice of nudity, do you think it will ever end?
I don't think it will end.
And it's something that you're sure is going on?
It's going sure. Even may have one of my friends. I think one day I'll bring her here to do her an interview. I have one of my friends, a lady. I have been assisting her this issue of YouTube. More than 5. She have shown me more than 5 men forcing her to send nudes.
Are they forcing her, or are they asking her?
As in, so if you block someone and then he come back again with another number. That is forcing.
But wait, what is it that made her? See, when I want to catch, you catch bees with honey, right? Or you catch flies with honey, right? So if I want to catch flies, there must be something then about the lady that maybe enticed those men to was she doing bathing in the river videos, or
she have never done a bathing river? Maybe if my phone was there, I could show you the kind of video. She normally do village vlogs, but she normally wear at least small things.
So whatever she wears is revealing.
I think something like that, but I've never seen her revealing, but something to resemble to that. So she asked me, Ernest, listen to this person. She sent me a voice note of that person. I listened to her. What I told her that never and never and never. And she listened to me. I don't know if she, after talking to her, she went back on my back. But what I know is, if right now I can open my eyes and I got those your pictures outside here, I'm the one to blast you, because I told you to stop those issues. So I'm trying to be frontline to tell, at least to advise our sisters and brothers from this village. But now there's some madarau. What will you tell me? What will you advise me?
So you think that people look down on each other?
Exactly.
That's reasonable. Sometimes money actually shows you the true character of a person. But in the village, we are praying and we hope that this nudity and sending photos, please, ladies, stop it. Like, any man you do that to, any man who asks you, and this is not even your husband, maybe he even misses you and he'll be like, honey, I miss you, send me a nice picture. That's your husband. Not this cohabitation people, but your husband, legally married husband. If he does that, that's okay. That is something that happens in relationships. It's not the first time people have sent nudity or sent videos, and like maybe in this village it's something that's very new.
Especially when you are sending nudies to someone that you have never seen.
A stranger.
It's very disgusting.
A stranger, you don't even know.
To your boyfriend or your girlfriend that you know you are living. Even your girlfriend.
Even your girlfriend forgets. I said your wife.
Even my wife, I won't. My wife, she will see me when you're
No. I'm saying maybe assume maybe you're living far away or you're working far away. Yeah, those times you'll be like, honey, let's talk. Those are things that couples do. We're not judging anyone here. But when you send it to a stranger or someone promising you $200, $100. Right now, you give me $100, honest. I'm telling you, at most I can buy is 2 bags of chicken feed. 2 bags of chicken feed. Maybe that's about 10,000. 10,000. That's I've told you 2 bags of chicken feed.
I can't spend in 2 days 10,000.
So I should show my body. But you see now, I really want these women. I pray that they will discover just how valuable they are. Any man who asks you for those photos, any man who will sit there and tell you, send me photos because I think you're the most beautiful thing in the world. The same line he's telling you is the same line he's telling other women. And you won't be the first to send him, and you won't be the last. And if worse comes to worse, let me speak Kiswahili a bit. If worse comes to worse, go to the internet, download photos. You look for a black woman who kind of resembles, or whatever color, blue, yellow, send to that person. You understand? Then there you have a right to say, that's not me.
And even sometimes I want to say, even those people, because the guy he introduces this YouTube in this village, he keeps saying that the audience that you are having in this village is his audience. And now, if he knew that his audience like such things like this, and most the people who are doing these things, they are his neighbors. You see, these issues are affecting his neighbors from his gate.
So you think that it's only the women who are within that area who are doing it?
Even his firstborn, he's doing that. Yeah.
I don't even know who the firstborn is. I don't want names in
my channel. That's why I'm using that.
I don't know who you are. I don't want to know. Please leave me alone, honest. We're here to talk about women and their issues. I don't want to know, please.
Okay, guys. Also, if you're coming from my end, we want to take Claudia to 1,000 subscribers. Please go and check her out. A journey of 1,000 voices. Support her, subscribe, guys. We are here to clarify these things today, guys.
Guys, this channel, let me please explain myself. This channel, A Journey of 1,000 Voices, deals with stories about women and even men and how they've overcome things.
Even
and what
men.
Men. I've had a few men. You don't even answer questions. So, but the channel deals with issues affecting our women in our society and how we can help them. We are here with my brother. We always have a good laugh. Please don't take this too seriously. But but honest, seriously.
Ask me a question, I will answer.
I've asked you so many questions, and I'm still going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
And I'm not, listen, for me, I'm always someone I'm like Switzerland. I'm very neutral. Yeah?
I know.
And I have something known as empathy. Like, you will tell me your story, no matter how bad it is. I will never judge you. I will try and understand and put myself in your shoes, right? So now, we're talking about this rampant, yesterday, the accusations, even in It's Pass's live, she was mentioning some names. She even mentioned some names to me privately, off camera. And she said that, do you know that there's a man in my village who is the one who he's like a pimp. He's the pimp, he's what do you call him? The nude pimp. He's the one who goes around and approaches women and says, let me take a photo. And he sends to, I don't know.
Those people?
Yeah, and then when he sends to those people, I'm going to mention that name to you, but
she did
tell me.
Don't mention. If I want to find that guy, that person, I'll find out.
This is a guy.
But there's no need you to.
He does that. So that is what he does. He's actually a pimp, and he's the one who actually goes and scouts for these women. He'll take a photo, say with me, and then he'll go like, "Is she your type?" And then after she sends to that the customers people, or clients or whatever. So what this person does is that the client will say, "That's my type." And then he'll now try and convince me with $100 or $20 and $30 and whatever amount of money. And he'll say that, talk to this person. Do you know how to speak English? So this person, maybe if they know how to speak English, if they don't know, the person will translate. There are women who are not YouTubers. There are women who are not YouTubers. And this did not even come from Passy. But there are women who are not even YouTubers, just normal village women. Housewives, people's wives, people's mothers. Who this YouTuber actually goes around.
Jesus.
Yes, he goes around and he scouts them. Yes, he does. So when you're attacking women, attack this man. I know you know this person. I will not mention any names in my channel.
So you know, I know that person.
You know the person. And that is what the person does. That is that person's job. And I'm sure he gets a cut. He goes like, I want photos. You may not, it's not who you think it is. Listen, I don't put your mind somewhere else that it's not who you think it is. But I have evidence, and I have people who have approached me, women whose husbands have even beaten them up when they see this person close to their wives. Because they have had stories that this is what this person does. So eventually when this person starts, when the lady starts talking to this man, if the lady knows a bit of English, the man will be like, you want $100? Send me picture. Maybe she'll send pictures in her Sunday best, long dress. He's like, no. Send me picture, brah. So then that's how
things goes on flowing.
But understand this, in that village, I know for a fact there is a YouTuber. Whether the person is still on YouTube or is not on YouTube, I don't know. But there is someone who is on YouTube, and that is what he does. This person is a pimp. This person, yes, the day you know this person's name, you will be shocked. And it's not somebody that you people think it is. And women have come here because this is a shelter for women. Women have been beaten by their husbands and run all the way from Nyabohanse to my house. And they're crying and they're saying, look at what happened. All I did was just take a photo. The person said, let me do a video. They took a video and the person is not even posting. The person will take a video the way you and I are sitting here. He doesn't post. It's like he'll take maybe a 10-minute or a 5-minute video, a very short video. Introduce yourself like, oh, I found a Mzungu. I found a white person. This person wants to help you. Majority of our people, you know, it's poverty that makes them do social here.
But about poverty, we have been staying with poverty. Even me, I have been sleeping down for how many years?
Listen, how many years? Because of the advancement and technology, and everyone is watching that so-and-so is doing this and so-and-so is doing this, people are greedy. The problem with human beings is that we're very vain. Vanity upon vanity upon vanity. We are never satisfied with what we have.
Exactly.
We are never.
You want to be rich in 2 days.
Thank you. So when I'm satisfied with my 1 shirt or 2 shirts, and I always keep myself clean, I will not last, or I will not hunger for another shirt until the right time. Know that everything in this life happens in divine timing. It happens when it is supposed to happen. And when you force things to happen, then things start going haywire.
They say get something on the right position, the right time.
Yes. Yeah. So those are the cases I've been dealing with from 2024. It was very, very hard for me because sometimes you have like 3 or 4 or 5 women coming here.
In fact, you are in New Year.
Oh, yes. Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2025.
On this side of the board.
So that is now what we have been experiencing. So for you, as a man, as a reactor, even if you want to react on women, I urge you, go and do your investigations and find out who this pimp is, because this pimp is the one now who is sourcing for women. Women have been battered seriously, and you know Korean men, when they decide to beat.
Why are those? Because a majority of women right now who are now doing these issues, Why are they not coming out? Because now,
because they are embarrassed. Understand that it's easier for a woman to come and explain to me as a fellow woman and tell me I actually did it.
no,
Listen to what
it's high
happened.
time now they know. Maybe if you can feel that pain, assume that maybe one day or one again this guy he will do it to another lady.
And you know the funny
Why can't
why
can't you people expose this person
the
so
thing
that
is,
you
I
can
will
know
not listen. When they come here, it's about trust.
yeah.
And there are some things. If a woman says, "I don't want you
it's
to,"
like
record
when you
me,
go to hospital and then the doctor to start
exactly,
spreading that
exactly.
diseases that
So
you have.
I will not. I will talk generally about the symptoms and everything and all the cases that I've had, but I will not mention names. So when they come to me, and some of them don't want to be on camera, they'll just come to me. Sometimes for help, sometimes for shelter.
I got you now. I got you.
You understand? And know this: it's not
I'm going
YouTubers.
to investigate now.
It's not YouTubers that not only YouTubers that this person is hunting down. This person is hunting down even normal housewives. He's lying to them with 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 shillings. And majority of these women in marriages, and that's I don't know. Let me not deviate, but I'm going to say this. I'm always upset because some people marry and they cannot provide for their wives. If you are comfortably providing for your wife and children, your wife will never be tempted under any circumstances to do such things. Right? And majority of you men in our society do not encourage your wives to work. When your wife goes to work, she has gone to do prostitution. When your wife comes back maybe 5 minutes later than if she comes home at 7 and today she came out at 7:05, she's beaten. True or false? True. She's told you, I've gone for prostitution. The person doesn't understand that maybe I was working and customers came in at that time. So most women don't even want to work because they are so afraid. If I leave to go to work, when
my husband will say I've
gone to my boyfriend or I've gone to do prostitution. If I come back 2 minutes late, I've gone for prostitution. If that day he passed by my shop and he saw 20 customers and I've come home and I've not carried meat, I've gone for prostitution and my prostitution is not paying, I'll be beaten. So when people have families and they cannot provide for their families, then please don't have any family. Because that is where now this pimplicious, this pimp in our village who goes around harassing women and lying to them, that is now because I'm telling you, I know for a fact that the photos that are out there, the only ones you're being shown are for the women who you know, the ones who are in YouTube.
Yes, or even when I watched the yesterday video with Passy said that she sent a video that it was not hers. A video from a lady from this village.
Yes.
From this village or other.
But she is not a YouTuber.
So when you and she's not a YouTuber. When you say that, I say it's true.
That one I know firsthand. Yeah, the women have come here and cried.
You know, even when those women they come here and they cry here with you, try and give and pressure them even them a little bit because
no, you see, you don't kick a man when a man is down. And when I say a man, I'm not meaning you male gender. I know. I'm saying a man in general. When somebody is down at their lowest low, can you imagine the sort of human being I have to be? Not to have even an ounce of empathy that this person has come to me, has trusted me. Yeah? And then when he's down there, now I'm kicking him. I'm a very tough woman, you know that. But
so what are we encouraging us? Or what do you think?
What I'm saying is that
we can finish.
Listen, we need to, number one, educate our women, educate our girls. The way you also go around and talk to them, right? I even had today in Irene Inaga's video, she said that there was a day you actually sat down with her and you told her this bathing in the video rivers will bring you problems. So now educate them that YouTube is not a bad avenue. It's not a bad platform. But understand that when somebody approaches you and does A, B, C, D, you have a bigger audience than I do, right? People probably maybe they listen to you more than they would listen to. Women will listen to me and they would listen to you.
Nowadays, they don't listen.
They listen.
Well, I swear, nowadays they don't listen. For example, if that time, that period that I sat these two ladies down and I advised them. I told them the thing that so soon they will face with these kind of videos. They never listened.
Because maybe that's okay, yeah. And also
right now you can see now what is happening. But although I want to say that from this side of Claudia's channel, now those ladies they have apologized.
Yes.
You know, Percy, she has apologized. she has come out clean. We wanted at least her mouth even to say, I'm sorry.
I did it.
I did it. And now she have already clarified everything. Let us forgive her. Let us open a new chapter. No, now don't start accusing Passy. Oh, you know, you are this, you are this, you are this. Everybody has his own problem.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
we all have our own demons to fight. So we all have our own battles.
If someone has realized her mistake or his mistake and you have apologies, let us leave that matter the way it is and we carry forward other things.
No problem, guys. So we've had a very good conversation. And then honest, please, these men who are sending nudes, send me one. I do interview with him.
I will tell you out of the camera.
Anyway, guys, I'm just joking.
Let me give you one. If you want me to give you one, I want you to go and look the firstborn. The firstborn of the guy. If you know the firstborn,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to listen. I don't go and look for trouble. I never go and look for trouble. I don't want trouble, please, honest. Guys, I don't know.
What I can tell my sister Claudia, I know some of them maybe when they see me on various channels, they think maybe you are snitching someone or something. No. We came here. I came here to talk with Claudia or to share something. You know, it has been a while, and now it's a new year. We never met with her last year. Now we are here again. So at least to share, blah blah, because she's here in front, trying to defend the girl child. And then remember,
I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not trying to defend. I will always stand with the women. I will always stand with the. I will always stand with women. There's
something that you have forgotten. There's something that I've forgotten. Remember, I told you that it's because of this YouTube they introduced it very bad. I think down there, that guy held their party for 1 month. 1 month. And you can remember now what really happened there. A lot of girls they were pregnant there.
But nobody forced these girls to go there.
Yeah, it is okay.
Do you understand that? Listen, as much as we want to blame him or we want to blame other people, choices. Choices have consequences. And listen, these girls, before, in my time, right, you guys are younger than me, if I tried leaving the house at night, which parent will allow their 16, 15, 17, 18-year-old girl to leave the house to go for a party? But unless it's an irresponsible parent. So choices, or the girl snuck out and went to the party. Choices have consequences. You understand?
Very true. But remember, even the police they were there. He had 2 policemen there. And including him, he has been seeing those small girls there. I don't think that he could not tell them that we don't need small girls here. Go back to your.
Is there a day, even in the club, that you went and found an underage girl? Most underage girls even nowadays look more mature than mature women. Is there a day you have seen? I've seen underage boys being kicked out of clubs. Have you ever seen an underage girl being kicked out of a club?
I know even in Nairobi, all other tribes, when you get in, you
have to provide your ID. And don't forget that maybe these girls, listen, the compound was not fenced. True or false? Was it fenced all over? So they could sneak in from anywhere. All these people would have been there during the day.
They were dancing there. He was gifting them.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? It's not a place to judge. What I'm just saying is that, listen, a child who has been properly, from a proper home, proper upbringing, which child would be in a party at 7, in fact, 7 o'clock, if 7 o'clock found me outside,
so
the beating that I would have received.
That he's taking advantage of our community because our people, they were not less well.
Listen, it's not about, he's not taking advantage of anything. I'm trying to explain to you that actions or choices have consequences. A child would lie to you that, Mommy, I'm going to my auntie's house.
But she will not go.
She's probably not going. Mommy, I'm going for Kesha. Kesha is an overnight where they play they pray the vigil overnight. I've gone for Kesha. You don't know where your child is. Most parents, especially here, somebody are gonna stress. Someone has done work from morning to evening. From morning to evening, they've been in the shamba tilling their land. You expect them now to be going to look at my daughter is asleep. I left my daughter, she went to sleep. Yeah? So no, I'm just saying that sometimes we're being too hard on one individual when at the end of the day, even as a society, we have failed. Because in that party, as much as maybe you wanted him to monitor everybody, are you underage? Are you underage? As much as you wanted him to monitor everybody, In that same party, wait, Chalo. In that same party, listen.
He never wanted to do a proper good measures on his party.
Listen, in that same party, there were still men, and you know the men from our society who, when they saw these underage girls, if there were men who were upstairs, there was something okay with them. Any man who sees an underage child, they'll be like, I'm not doing that. Walk away. That is jail time. You understand? Some men were really enjoying. They see anybody, any female, 12 years, 20 years, whatever, they were happy.
You know something that gets me mad? The people that were doing those things, they are closer with him. Very close. For example, even that Mr. I don't know BT what, or the guy who was demanding
pictures
from our sister here. He was so close to the guy.
Do you know everything all your close friends do? Can you actually vouch for all your close friends? Can I beat my chest and say my best friend? See, I cannot even vouch for my own brother. We've come from the same womb. I cannot even vouch for you.
But
I can vouch for you to a certain degree, but I cannot vouch for you and say that and beat my chest.
Even me, you know.
No, I'm just saying that I beat my chest and I say that I know Ernest is like this, is like this. And
so
what how are serial killers, how are pedophiles, how are rapists in families then? If you can vouch for everybody, and most of them are even the ones who look like holier than thou. True or false?
True.
Yeah? Can you stand up and vouch for anybody? Sometimes you'll vouch for somebody. I've seen a situation whereby a wife was vouching for her husband and people were accusing the husband of being a thief. We've had that in our community a lot. And at the end of the day, the wife did not know anything. The husband would leave maybe at night and say, I'm going to the shamba, because sometimes some people go and till land at 2 a.m. True or false? True or false?
Reminded me that incident that our neighbor here.
Exactly. So you find that a man is lying to his wife. My wife, I'm going to till land at 2 a.m. He's gone with the cows. Now I've gone to till land. This is the time that the cows will work properly. Not knowing that the man, he wants to now leave his house, go and enter through the window of another man's house and go and sleep with somebody's wife. Then the wife would have been vouching for him that my husband is in the farm. If I'm not with you 24 hours, I'm never going to vouch for you.
So what is the, so far, what is the situation that, how can we try and finish these such things? Because now, me and you, for example, me and you, we need to pull together so that at least we can end such things like this. So that our generation, so that my generation and our generation, they will not fall on such kind of traps. Yeah.
The solution for me, educate people, talk to them, like educate people. Like this thing you're doing, it ain't gonna pay. At the end of the day, whatever you're doing, you think you don't know anything. You're still young, you have your whole life ahead of you. Do what you have to do. Even if it's going to sell tomatoes in the market, go and sell your tomatoes in the market. Do your content. Listen, content is not all about, I'm building my house. Oh, I've bought a CJ what? I've done this. Listen, it can't be that the only content that comes from here is just building houses.
You know,
why is it that people don't even show content of snails walking there and moving? We can't be all doing the same content.
They say that people do not watch.
Exactly, and that's why, in fact, my channel doesn't get a lot of views because I don't go around showing people like I have this and I have that. These are things of the world. I will die and I will leave them here. And when I leave them here, the people I leave them here with will not value these things as much as I value them. They will destroy them within a week.
Even
a day.
Because if they can go on a barrel and then they steal even that they
spoons, even spoons. Wait a lot of watu wenyewe ni wa ajabu bana. Hata vijiko.
Wait.
I was telling Ernest that his people, his village people, his country people.
And I was telling her that him
see, by Korea standards, I don't belong here.
It's okay, but you are born here.
So anyway, guys, that was a really nice chat. We are just rumbling on. I hope you really enjoyed this conversation from Journey of 1,000 Voices, and it's Ernest here. I hope you guys will like, share, subscribe. Just leave your comments. Like good vibes only. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Yeah, a sweet comment to motivate her to make again another video,
Yeah.
and also to motivate her to at least to advise more women so that they can don't be interacted with such things.
Yeah, girls, please, like, it ain't worth it. It's not even worth it.
I don't know what is really going on in our villages. Sometimes I normally sleep and say, let this YouTube go. Even when I wake up, I get someone even abusing me, bad things. I say, do you think that I'm living because of YouTube? Nah. I have been surviving without this YouTube. I've been going to weed. I have been going to do my. In fact, I'm a driver by profession.
Yeah, I know.
You know how we have been hustling in this road. So I sometimes I normally see it even and say that YouTube, let it go, because I'll survive. I know how much. In fact, I'm raising my goats at home, my chickens.
I'm going to tell you something. What you resist will always persist. Understand that. What you resist will always persist. The more you resist this YouTube, the more it will persist. So just accept things and accept the flow of life. Whatever comes will come. If somebody wakes up and praises you, thank you. If somebody wakes up and insults you, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my subscribers who normally respect me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And thank you to the ones who insult him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Keep supporting. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Exactly. Yeah. So you guys go and subscribe to It's Ernest.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.